halfway through October. So we're just going to do a mailbag. These questions are gnarly and it's just fun for us. Let's go.
Hi, this is Melanie from Nashville, Tennessee. And I have a question. Sophie, what does a typical off-season look like? And then lastly, Andy Cohen is a Bravo connection with you guys, and he's from St. Louis. I thought that was neat. Anyway, Sophie, I hope you have a speedy recovery. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your podcast. Bye-bye.
What a sweet lady.
I didn't know that Andy was from St. Louis.
Yeah, I'm going to a Blues game with him in November.
Oh, nice.
He's the first time I met Andy, he came into my green room and gave me a big hug and said, "Hello, Missouri," and gave me a big squeeze.
Typical. Yeah.
His whole, if you ever watch What Happens Live, Sophie, it's like the after show, like his studio.
Yeah.
Everything is like the arch or like Cardinals, everything. So he's like very like loyal to St. Louis.
I like that. So I spend my off season, I guess right now, rehabbing. So the injury is going good. I'm getting stronger slowly but surely. I'm a weak piece of shit right now, let me tell you, getting my ass kicked, but it's fine. But typically in an off season for me, I would do like maybe some broadcasting for a team. But this year I'm just going to train. So I'm just going to be lifting. That includes just like becoming stronger, cardio, and then just like training on the basketball court. So this is a good year for me to dial in and focus. And hopefully I can work on my tan a little bit too, in my free time. So that's what my off season looks like.
You do a good job of not like only being a basketball player. Like you do so many other things.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
And you deserve that credit.
Well, thank you. Because I think I need that balance though. Like there's some people who can just like be in the gym 24 hours a day, 365 days a week. And like, that is just like not me at all. Like I want to work out for like 3 or 4 hours and then I want to get the heck away from it. Like I need the balance of both. Whew, do I need it?
Yeah. But I mean, even professionally, like when you were doing your like broadcasting stuff for the Suns and stuff, that's cool. Like a lot of people are fine hooping and like, oh, you've opened so many doors for yourself. I think that's the smartest thing,
Thanks, Wes.
And so good shit.
But it also allows me to like do cool things like this or like go do events or go back home and stuff. Actually doing stuff with the Suns last year. I was actually here a lot more because I was like, I didn't actually get to do as much as I wanted to do in the off season. So this time I'm just rehabbing and training and I think it's going to be kind of fun, to be honest. We'll see.
Hell yeah. That's a sweet question. It's very kind.
That was.
All right, guys. Next one coming up for you here.
Hey, guys. Zach from upstate New York. I have a quick relationship question. How would you handle emotional cheating? I'm going through it right now and just curious how if you guys have ever dealt with it. Look for any advice. Anyway, love the pod. Keep it up. You both are amazing. Have a good night.
You go first.
I am not a fan of any type of cheating. So I just think that like, if you're in a relationship with someone, then you should be open enough to have communication, even if like things change. If like it's a respect type of thing, it's communication. And so you're always evolving, you're always growing. So is the person you're dating. So like things are going to change. But I think the biggest thing is you need to communicate. And I feel like a lot of people stop communicating and stop dating each other. And so once you kind of stop doing that, people need that type of stuff. So maybe there is emotional cheating, but I am not a fan of that. I think if I were to catch that, I would say something to my person. And if it like continued, then I'd be done.
Okay. I think you and I agree. I was going to say, unlike physical cheating, where I think you're allowed to like walk away, no explanation. I think emotional cheating is a little grayer and like it deserves a conversation because technically it's so gray and like a lot like, for me, I'm a very flirty person. I'm also a very like touchy person. And there's a lot of things that like I subconsciously do that are just like kind of part of my personality, but also because I've been single a long time that are just like built into how I interact with people that I'm sure if I was dating someone, they like wouldn't appreciate. Therefore, conversations are super important. But I think emotional cheating, I don't like the word cheating as it sounds like such a backstab when I don't think people always necessarily do that on purpose. But yeah, if someone is like, like doing it to you after the conversations and after you've asked for things to stop, then like, yeah, then
That's
you
different.
can walk away from that. But
Yeah.
good question.
I agree.
Good question.
All right, guys. Thanks for the advice there. Moving on to number 3.
Sugar, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is Dana from
What up, Dana?
California. Anyways, I have a question for you. So if you're ever in a situation, I feel like you just got, like, knocked off your horse, so to speak, like, you just kind of, like, got a really huge setback. Is there anything that you can, like, that you depend on or some kind of catchphrase? All right. Thank you for your podcast. You're both very delightful. Bye.
All right. And any positive, self-sufficient, self-supporting mantras you guys got?
That's a really good question. A specific saying I don't have, but I've always told myself, like, this sounds maybe like kind of shallow, but like, am I going to die? No. And do I have family and friends around me who always love me? And that answer is yes. And I think as long as you know you have that base level, I do think you can get through everything. And kind of back to our last episode, we had a question about like moving away from home. I think if you've been through, subjected yourself to a lot of hardships, and you've made it through those, for me personally, I use the times that I have been in shitty situations, whether that was like laid off, ran out of money, I like hate, like shitty on a depth chart, like all those things, everything has worked itself out. And now that I've done it so many times, I know to just be patient and trust myself to get through it. So Dana, you will get through this and you're going to be okay. And then that will make this next time some shit happens to you that much easier and you'll be that much more confident in yourself. So keep grinding, Mamacita.
Dude, that was actually really great, Wes, because my biggest thing is, I think people forget in life, especially with social media nowadays, everyone thinks that everyone's life is so easy and rainbow and butterflies and it's just, it's so perfect on the other side. But it's really not. Like, everyone goes through struggles. Everyone goes through trials. And like, my biggest thing is that's where you learn a lot about yourself. That's like where you grow, right? And so I think that if you don't have those things, even like with an injury, like I don't really know what she's going through, but like if it's physical health, if it's mental health, if it's all that type of stuff, like sometimes that's when maybe you're more grateful, your perspective shifts and changes. And on the other side of it, you're a lot more happy and you're a lot more grateful that you went through it because you learned so much more about yourself or about the people around you. Like, there's so many benefits and beauty when there's trials. I think it's hard. Don't get me wrong, but you're always going to come out on the other side of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dana, right now it sucks, but you're going to be a fucking beast afterwards. And you just got to know that. And you got to know that it's like, I love to say that you callous as a human. Every time some shit's like really tough, it breaks you down. And then you're like a callus, you grow tougher and stronger and you'll just callus your way through life. That's a very good question.
It is. Stay positive though.
Yeah.
Very inspirational, very motivational, guys. I like the metaphor of being a callus. It makes me look at calluses in a different way now. In a more positive
dude, calluses are beautiful.
Dude,
they're good for you.
Not the ones on my feet.
No, we don't want those.